Hey guys, GNT here, and I have just finished watching Shinchou Yuusha episode 12, the finale for, well, I don't know if they're planning on another season or not, but for this series so far. There we go. So I was going to say for this season, but I don't know if they're planning another one. Anywho, the thing is, well, the first thing with this whole series is, for once, I actually feel like this anime could not have a second season and I wouldn't feel bad about it. And usually when I say that, it's a bad thing, but it's not this time. It's rare that I see an anime and watch it all the way through and I'm like, oh, well, I really enjoyed that and I don't need more. Usually it's like, I really enjoyed that. I hope they make another season. Like, let's just throw something random out there. Amagi Brilliant Park. That was a good one. Wish they had more of. But, basically, what I'm saying is, this is pretty dope. Now, after saying that, let's actually get into the episode. Because the episode alone, honestly, while I thought it was a good episode and a good ending, I don't think it's as great as a lot of the other episodes in this series. Because here's the thing. Like, between, what was it? The last 3 episodes of this series / season. I'm just going to say series for now. But the last 3 episodes just kind of just full on started to go dark. And the problem is, when the show's been so dang lighthearted and comedic throughout most of it, when you just suddenly flip the switch to dark, you can't really try to keep the comedy in there, or it'll just really ruin everything. Cause like this episode, they had all these dark themes going on, and things were like, oh goodness, this is kind of sad. And then here comes the joke, and I'm like, oh, it's still funny, but I don't want to hear jokes right now. And at the same time, I can get where they were going with it. It's like, well, that's how this goddess feels right now. Everything's pretty dark, and I'm sure she doesn't want to hear any jokes right now, but we're throwing them at you anyway. Because these other characters have these types of personalities, and that's what we're still putting in your face. So, that I didn't really care for, cause like what's her name, Midas, something like that. Can't remember her name that well. The freaking goddess that likes banging heroes. Like, she shows up, and the joke is hilarious. It is. I can't say it wasn't funny. It was hilarious. I didn't want to see it. Like, I laughed out loud at it, but I didn't want to see it. You know what I mean? Oh, goodness. Man, then the whole, the cake thing. You know, he's like, make this cake, and it's a gag that's not necessary. It almost felt like... hear me out. It almost felt like they had a little bit of extra runtime going. So they said, I need to put these gags in here. Stretch it out just a little bit. Oh, man. Because it just felt so out of place. Like, character-wise, it fit the other characters, what was going on. But the thing is, we just didn't need to have those characters in this episode. It is what it is. Like, I get they're showing all different goddesses and stuff, / the one god, because there's only one. There's no other freaking gods have rolled through there, any males, you know. But whatever. I'm sure there are more, because we saw Kuma on one episode, so clearly there are more. But he's the only one that they've actually cared to introduce. So the thing is, I'm saying they didn't need to show any of those comedic characters, because I do appreciate that they didn't break character when showing them. And speaking of the goddesses they showed, they didn't show the one that's like all red. She has like red hair and a red outfit, I believe. She was in all red. I only saw her like what would we say, like a total of maybe 3 minutes out of this whole series. So I don't really remember her name or anything like that, but I do remember she exists, and they didn't bring her up. But I guess they say most people won't remember anyway, so why show her? Whatever. Anywho, my point was with that is, she didn't seem like a comedic character, although she didn't really have a character at all because she wasn't there long enough. But the thing is, they could have showed her instead of like freaking Metis, because it would have not had that little joke on there. But whatever, no biggie, right? Oh, it's just a minor gripe. Other than that, though, the episode was pretty dope. Seiya fought that demon lord. I wish we could have seen more of that, because we get there like mid-fight. And he's already, I guess, exhausted all his options, because he pulls out the gate. And then the demon lord like breaks out of the gate, and he has to use his different junk, and then use his freaking doll that he got from Rista, and that was enough. Put it on the spike, put it in his sword, stabbed demon lord, threw him back in the gate, and then he started, gushing blood all over the place. They healed him up, whatnot, and then you see the gate's still there. Cause here's what I was thinking. Cause me, always a little bit on the dark side of things. It's totally not because I'm black. It's because my insides are black too. But here's the thing. When he did the whole gate thing, he was bleeding out all over the place. And when she was healing him, and it was when it started actually working, I was like, oh, if she fully heals him, that means the demon lord's not dead. That's just where my brain was going, because I'm always thinking there's more. But wait, there's more. But yeah, when he was getting fully healed up, I was like, oh, he's gonna have to fight the demon lord again. Because here's the thing. We just saw last episode, that previous adventure, where he thought he beat a demon lord, and the demon lord came back. He was like, this isn't even my final form, and showed back up, So here I was thinking, clearly, there's no way that the demon lord is demon dead yet. So they look up, they're like, oh, why hasn't the gate disappeared yet? And then he breaks out the gate, and I was like, aha, there it is. Now let's see what happens and say it's like second gate. This one's bigger than the last. Oh my goodness. Because I thought we were gonna get an actual like battle or something. Well, that's just me. I didn't think he was gonna drop another gate. But he did, and the gate was so much bigger. It just swallowed the old gate. And this one, when it takes its toll on you, it rips you apart. Like it was like for any of you that have played the Dot Hack series, when you see characters being like erased in that game, they get digitized and crack all over and all that stuff. That's what this looked like. That's what it looked like. It looked like a character being cracked and then digitized and erased. That's what it was. Because while watching, I was like, this looks really familiar. It's some Dot Hack GU stuff. Oh my goodness. It was as if Seiya had just been attacked by freaking what do you call it? Flip. I'm trying to think. I was gonna say Flip. Tri-Edge is what I was going to originally say, but then I thought about it, and like at the end of the game they call him like the Azure Flame God or some junk like that. But my point is, the version of Kite that's not Kite, that's in Dot Hack GU, when it hits you and freaking PKs you, how you get all jacked up and stuff, That's what I was thinking about. I was like, looks like good old Mr. Tri-Edge was here, because the real Tri-Edge was over. But anywho, goodness, enough about Dot Hack. Seiya gets just dispersed. He's deleted from the world, and thanks to the effects of being in there, he doesn't, get sent back home. He's just done. So that's it. That's our story, folks. Seiya's dead. Oh, or at least that's how it should have been. But because this follows light novels, clearly there's more. There has to be more arcs. But here was my thing, because I think I asked this like last video. I don't know if this is actually completely following the light novel or not, because I'm not reading that novel. Let's just be honest. I can't do it. I can read a ton of manga, because I'm a comic book guy. I can do that. Light novels, no. I will fall asleep. So anywho, I didn't know if it quite followed or not, but I went and looked up some junk, and some people were saying that it follows fairly decently, so apparently there's more arcs to be had. Like this is an actual thing. It's not just some anime only ending, kind of like the weird ending that Shield Hero had. That was a little off, because I don't believe that well, again, Shield Hero, when you look at that, it took quite a few liberties in the anime that were not in the light novels or the manga. Because there are two different sources they could have drawn from, and they just changed some things, stuff and things. So it is what it is. But here's my thing. I don't know if like in the light novel of Shield Hero they ended that arc like that or not, because I'm just a manga reader, and I know that's not how it happened in the manga. So I don't know if that's the way it happened in the light novel, and the manga is the thing that's veering off course. But whatever. Anywho, we're not talking about Shield Hero. We're talking about the overpowered hero here that is overly cautious. And overall, this series as a whole, I'd say it's a must-watch and a must-own, like 5 out of 5. Although I'm probably not going to buy it, because I'm still upset with Funimation, but that's a personal thing, So I'll just watch it on some junk. You know what it is. You know what it is. But overall, like I said, 5 out of 5. 5 all day, son. I tell you what I might do. I might just order like a Japanese copy of it. Order a Japanese Blu-ray and just keep it in the packaging and never watch it, just to support. You know what it is. It is what it is. Anywho, like I was saying, series as a whole, it's a 5. And I know what you're thinking. You didn't give all the episodes 5 though. Like you said, they're not all perfect. But I'm just grading the series here, not the whole individual episode thing. Because like a couple episodes had some off things. Like this one had some off things. If I was judging this episode, it'd be a 4, not a 5, because of the weird tone shift when they did those jokes that kind of took me out of the dark mood. But anywho, that's all I got to say about this one. Let me know what you thought about this in the comments below. And I will see you next time. Peace out. And somebody just started up their car. And have a great day.